situation is, Thursday starting to carb load today, like properly carb load. I think I've got like 750 carbs up until meal 4, and then meal loss is going to assess. But I woke up this morning, I lost £1 overnight, so I needed to get cracking on the food.
It looks fucking shredded though.
I'm shredded, but I'm flat. So the good thing is now in my mind, right, I've got the condition. The condition is there. I just need to get full now, which shouldn't be an issue because I've got so much room to play with. We could just feed me up to death and then try and get meal loss to drop it off. I don't want to go too hard because, well, not too hard, but you need to go hard, but it's going to be hard to gauge because I don't want to have to use a diazide. I don't want to have to use a diuretic if I can help it and risk getting flat, but sometimes it may be a case of we have to push so hard that we actually have to use one. I'm not sure, but we'll see. I'll send my check into meal loss and see what he says basically. So meal 1, 150 to 200 grams of prawns, which so I've just done 175. 60 banana, 120 cream of rice, back to normal salt, back to normal water, there's 5 litres of water, 2 grams of salt on each meal.
So the hitter is, hey
buddy.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Nice hairstyle. Your conditioning is great. I mean, your legs, hamstring is ridiculous, the everything is tight, but your chest is quite flat.
Yeah.
So what do we do now at this stage? We have like 2 more days. When I give you like 100 grams, it might not be enough. If you are hungry at any point of the day, it's clear sign you're not doing enough, you're not eating enough. You can have a bigger portion or much more frequent meals.
Yeah, so
okay?
the rice cakes and banana in between the meals, I think
Rice
works
cakes,
well.
but listen, what's our goal today, especially today, putting that glycogen in.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to be in surplus of the calories, right?
Yeah.
And not to go crazy with fats, but you can have some fats there. But right now, the way I see it, your body is screaming for it, and you gotta give it.
Usually, for me, it's like 1,000, 1,200. It's still a lot usually when I carb.
We're gonna need to have at least that now that I see it, because I know what you told me, but every time closer to the show, you fucking lose it. Okay?
Yeah.
That is done as far as conditioning. You slice and dice. This is like fucking ridiculous. I mean, it's super impressive. Yeah. I don't even know if you like peanut butter or not.
Yeah, I like all foods like that. Just put some peanut butter on there.
We don't want to change the shit, right?
I know.
Introduce something, but peanut butter is the safest thing.
I eat peanut butter all the time in off season and stuff like that. So I've just finished my breakfast now, so I'll just put 50 grams of carbs in now through rice cakes or cream rice or whatever. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
My job is to put the package in there.
Yeah, let's get filled up.
All right.
All right, cheers.
Okay.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
Bye. There you have it. Panicking.
1,200 today with fats.
Yeah, so you just have to get the peanut butter.
What peanut butter, John? Like organic shit?
No, fucking
Dirty shit?
like Jiffy or something. What's it called? Some pat.
I'll send you some photos.
Shit stuff, yeah. Stuff with sugar in it. You saw meal loss then. I warned him. It happens every time. My body gets to a certain point of condition and it runs away right near the show every time. And he said, you were warning me about this, and I thought, yeah, play conservative. In his eyes, I'm a 225 pound man. Yeah, how much food can I need, right? But my body weight isn't in conjunction with the size of my frame, is it? It doesn't sort of correlate, does it? I'm just very light for whatever reason. We're not panicking, but you can see we need to move fast. So there'll be 12, 13, maybe 1,400 grams of carbs today. I'd rather go a lot heavier today on Thursday than after not go enough today than do tomorrow, because it gives us tomorrow to, if we can wake up fuller tomorrow, we're in a much better position to control the food throughout the day. Like I said, conditions there, we just need to get full, which we can do, especially now, like Master Mix feels good. When you get coached by American coaches or guru coaches, they expect you to, we're professionals, so he expects me, if I'm hungry and I think I need more, just eat. Whereas I like to eat this much, this meal. I like to be told what to do. It just makes me feel better. At the same time, it's like backwards and forwards today. So put peanut butter in there. What peanut butter? Shall we go organic peanut butter? Like, no, we just get some fucking food in there. Let's get the shit peanut butter. Not because I want the shit peanut butter. It doesn't make a difference to me when I'm eating loads of food. But today is not the time to be conservative. For me personally as an athlete, one thing I wouldn't be happy with is if I just didn't eat enough, which I've done in the past. I've under-eaten and then don't be full on stage because it'll just fuck me. I need to be full on stage, or at least even semi-full, don't I?
Yeah, no, full.
So, get it filled out.
Okay, so following on from the full day of eating, the guesses from you guys, some of you were very close, on how much a week do I spend on prawns. And it's actually, I spend £98 exactly a week on prawns. So that's just short of £400 a month, which needs to change because that's ridiculous. When you think about it, it's like you could lease a car for that. You know, probably a small mortgage, definitely a small mortgage. So we're going to do it again because I want to give away some oversized stuff. I'm probably not the best advocate to be repping this right now, looking how I'm looking. However, you said the clothing has been launched. And if you haven't checked it out, guys, go and check it out. Joe will tag the page here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do how much weight. So obviously Milos gave me a call, panicking. So when I went to bed last night, I was a specific weight, and when I woke up this morning, I was a specific weight. So to the nearest point of pound, how much weight did I lose overnight last night? So for example, if you think I did 6.8 pounds, you comment 6.8 pounds, and I just thought it was a really good interaction between you guys there, because some of you were very close. Someone said £100, someone said 95, someone said 103. So whoever gets it right on the book, on the point of a pound, if it's one of you or five of you, you all get a pic of an oversized t-shirt or some shorts from the website, and I'll send that out to you. So how much weight did I lose last night?
Look at the excitement of the guy.
I'm shit. I should have eaten this like 25 minutes ago, though, to be fair. But
I'm excited to eat peanut butter.
Yeah, I'm actually. It's not like my favourite thing to eat peanut butter, but when you're not eating something in a long time, something different in it. Shit peanut butter and all, which is nice. So we've got 100 grams of carbs here. So this is the snack between the meals. So 100 grams of carbs through rice cakes, cream of rice and banana and honey, but I'm not putting honey on this meal, just the rice cakes and banana with the cream of rice. And I think it's like 70 cream of rice, 70 banana, or 80 cream of rice, 70 banana, and then 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, just to try and slow the carbs down, because like I ate an hour and a half ago now, and I can already feel my blood sugar low, which is again an indication that my body's just absolutely sucking the life out of everything. So we need to really get this food in ASAP. And then an hour after this, I will have a meal of 150 grams of carbs, which will be like rice and turkey. But I'll probably bulk that out with bananas and stuff. So I don't want to be eating 200, 300 grams of rice, if that makes sense. I want to make sure that my volume of food is lower. So. Stand at the gate and open it anyway and get a shot, can't you, while we're driving out?
Yeah, sure.
Last one. Well, I think it's the last one. Milos said potentially Friday, but I just don't think any more training. Considering this is number 16, session number 16 in a row. Just literally now we're just going to get blood to the muscle, so nothing strenuous, almost just like squeezing, like if you were going to tense your bicep and let it off, literally like 10 of them round a couple of times, trying to move some glycogen about, trying to get it intracellular. But for me, I'm so depleted, it's only going to go one place anyway. You get glycogen, it goes to your brain, liver, kidneys, spine, and then your muscle as well, so it's not going to go anywhere else. But this is how Milos likes to do it. Food's sitting really well. Just had 90 grams of carbs pre. I've got 120 grams of carbs intra actually, which is a good amount. And then another 120 or 150 post, I can't remember. Then an hour later I'll eat again. So carbs are going in thick and fast. Hopefully just having the shakes, the intra shakes, the EAAs and the carb powder doesn't knack my stomach too much, because the actual whole food has been sat really well. So we'll do this and then we will find an adequate place. There was no really good places to pause yesterday, so looks like I might be posing in car park afterwards. It's bodybuilding life, I suppose, isn't it? Let's see what we can do.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence, but I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, not no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake fans gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that shit right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrow. State the shaky and vibrato. I can't hold a frown too long.
It's not too bad, is it?
Yeah, chest just needs a bit more oomph.
Yeah.
But legs are in. Arms look big there. Shoulders look big.
Yeah, my arms feel like they're full. Like, can you see my tricep? Don't like that. It's like.
Yeah, you reckon?
It's like, it's just.
Yeah, mate. I tell you, mate. Yesterday you didn't look like this. You didn't look big like this.
No.
Not like that. When you're walking around,
Yeah.
that's what you look like.
Right. Okay.
That's big.
Yeah.
Your arms are full, your back's full, your ass is full, your legs are full. That's gonna be the last thing that fills up.
I think tomorrow if I don't pump my back up on my shoulders like that from the back, if I don't pump any posterior up, I'll be able to hit it better. It's sort of like,
This is fucking meaty, that.
feels like.
Lat hanging off the bone, guys. Halfway through carb up.
As long as Curry's happy, I'm happy.
Yes.
Like you can see, like I'm just flat here, like this. But
To the mere mortal probably watching this, you're probably going to look at him and think, what you on about, you're not flat. But for Jimmy, that's the last thing that'll fill up. His legs fill up first. Now the carbs have filled his legs up.
Back,
they've gone
arms.
into his back, they've filled his back up, they've filled his arms up, and I think delts and chest can still be more
that's
filled.
from the floor up. So just they keep eating, it's like filling up.
Yeah, it's full up. Yeah, man. It's, yesterday we were depleted, and after the gym we were like, meh. Like everyone looked horrible depleted, obviously. And today it's like, we're like, yes.
And this morning as well.
But now we need to get home, finish the day of carbs. Because today's a super high day, we're like 1,200 carbs or something, I think.
So what have we had in so far? 150, 200, 350, 400, 550 so far. So we're not even halfway through. And I'm going to have another 150 now with insulin. And then another 150 straight after, well within an hour after.
You see what we're talking about, guys? Like, you see, this is like Jimmy relaxed from the back. Like, he didn't look like that yesterday. See how his back's actually purple? That's because all the blood's in the muscle and there's glycogen pushed into it. Whereas we just didn't get that colour tone yesterday or that fullness. And you see here, more in the hamstrings, like the condition, it's pushing against the skin. So as we're looking at his shots, this is what we're looking for, to see like what's filled up, what's not. Like if you, this is a good example. Like his front double, his legs are full. His arms, look at that. That's full. That's muscle fullness. Glycogen nice and full. Lats nice and full. But what we're missing at the minute, like we said, is just that chest. You see how the chest's not pulling off the body like the arms are? The arms are popping.
Flat and
The chest is not.
It
Like,
sinks, doesn't it?
if you look at that quad, see how it's all pushing against the skin and popping off the bone. Whereas we just need to carry on doing what we're doing and just get the chest and delts to do what the quads, back and arms are doing. And we're pretty much there.
Yeah, so we've probably got 700 grams of carbs left today. What time is it, Curry? 2? So
Like condition wise, look, shadows in the abs, trench down the middle of the abs, like, and that's
a
after
little bit
eating.
bloated as well. I've just
Yeah, that's eating a lot of carbs. But see the shadows.
that's deeper in it than it
When
was.
you've got shadows, see the skin there, vacuum packed against
That's what needs to be everywhere, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that's because the abs are full, intercostals are full, and the skin's actually stretching.
But that's a good, like, this is a good example. So, because my legs are full, you can see the depth of that line there. Because that's like, it's like you can see it's almost stitched, like a stitch feeling. Because that my muscle's full and it pulls the skin
Show
in.
me calf as well.
And then,
That calf thing.
like my calves.
See, like,
Which one was it?
You can't really see, can you? But
Yeah, you can see because I can't even grab the skin because the muscle's pressing against it. Right.
That left one's better.
Yeah, you just can't. I can't get it, mate. Like the muscle's pressing against it.
so condition is there. We just keep filling. It looks like it's got a filter on, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, mate.
Because of the
It's not,
graininess.
it's just the shadows, creating shadows on your body because you're lean and getting full. You look great where you're full. We just need to carry on the process.
Right. Okay. As long as Curry's happy, I can't see any of this. To me, when I look at myself, I wouldn't show anybody this. I think I look awful. But
It's crazy. Bro.
But it's because I'm so obsessed with my chest being full. I've just spent 18 months trying to get a big chest, and the last thing I want to do, and the last thing I preach, the first thing I preach about to clients is we need to make sure that our weak points are not weak. And my chest hasn't been weak, so it's imperative that I step on stage on Saturday with a big full chest. And my chest can be big and full.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it has been for the last fucking 18 months.
But what we need to remember is it will be the last thing to fill.
Yeah, because it is
it's
a
your
weaker
weakest
body
muscle.
part. And that's one thing, if you've got a weak body part, you need to be mindful that that'll be the first thing to go flat and the last thing to get full.
Yeah.
And it is just a tissue density thing, isn't it?
Yeah, or genetics.
Yeah, well, you're the same, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm the same. Like my chest, my telltale sign.
So you'll always sort of see me touching here. Like that's an indicator to me whether my chest is flat, and I don't quite have this fullness in this pec minor yet, so I can tell that it's not yet.
But judging by the way we're going, I think by tomorrow we'll be there. Me, let's not mess about in the carb loads.
No.
Right, let's go on. We'll see.
Yeah, let me get some insulin in. This is post-workout. So I've had some glucose tablets. So I had 40 grams of carbs with glucose tablets. I've had some whey isolate, 40 grams of whey isolate. And I made this before because I didn't think we'd get back in time by the time I needed to eat. But we just got back perfectly in time. So I'll eat this now. I can't actually remember what it is. 110 grams of cream of rice, 10 grams of honey, 100 grams of banana, 10 grams of glucose tablets, 40 grams of isolate is my post meal, and I will eat in an hour. A meal very similar, but I'm not sure what it is. I think it's turkey and rice potentially, but I'll get this in and we will see for meal number whatever.
I wish I had eyes in the back of my head. I've been working on my pride, but the rest of me cares. Every time I feel alive, it be loving me, yeah. You my sinner, don't fold like it's Vanity Fair. Every time that I be down, then I be running to you. It's ironic that I'm scared, but I'm...
Well, that's a bowl of deliciousness when you've been dieting for 18 weeks.
Grow me, I see whole thing, bragging, boasting.
Final meal today. Is it meal number 11? Or whatever it is, 10, 11. 2 eggs, 100 ml egg whites, a little bit of turkey, 50 grams of turkey, 100 grams of banana, 8 rice cakes, and 80 grams of cream of rice in the microwave. So that's around 120 carbs, and that concludes today's food. I don't actually know how much I've eaten. I'll have to work it out, but it's been quite a lot.
What do you reckon? 1-4?
Yeah, it'd be close to like 1400, I think.
Never seen anyone eat eggs on rice cakes before.
There's a reason why I've never seen that, because it's fucking horrible. You know, when you're in prep and something doesn't taste or anything, that is bad. Filling up, we're still not blasting full, but we've still got tomorrow to go as well. Probably have to be a bit conservative earlier on in the day, so we don't go too heavy to make weight. And then after that, it's just up to me and us really to see what he says. What he says I will do. So not a bad day really from this morning.
Yeah, well, listen guys, we got up this morning. Jimmy said, what time at 6 o'clock this morning? Jimmy said, I'm not going to bed tonight until I'm full. 11 meals later, it's midnight. Man's full. Well, you are nice and full.
Yeah, I'm pretty full. I think it's just because I'm like when we're always looking at me, I'm in the gym and I'm training, so I'm full. Whereas if I was just milling around at home, I'd probably be not as full as this. So then that's the difference in it. Like you're looking at yourself different times when you normally wouldn't.
That's Jimmy being a little bit hypercritical. It's very obviously when you're looking at your body a lot in the prep and it's changing daily. You're looking at pictures fasted at 6:30 a.m. post workout, evening, different lightings. But the reality of the situation is here. We are going to bed 18 pounds heavier than we woke up at 6:30 this morning after 11 meals. And I'm telling you straight, the guy's getting full now. There's a touch more fullness we can get in the chest once we've weighed in, but I'm telling you straight, like he's big, he's full and he's thick. His back's hanging off him, his legs are round and full, shoulders are wide. I think your arms are like 2 inches bigger than yesterday. Like they're just big.
My arms are
your arms are big, and your chest is full. There is an element of fullness. Like when you look at his body now, we've just had a little look at him. You can see the muscles are glycogen loaded, whereas this morning they were glycogen depleted. And 18 pounds doesn't lie. There's 18 pounds of food volume, water and glycogen. Obviously we'll lose a little bit overnight going to the toilet, but 18 pounds has been added to the frame today, and a substantial amount of that is going to be stored glycogen.
And my shop not going soft at all. I'm still.
And there's no softness. We've had no bloating issues. Everything's gone down. We've took our time and we've done it properly. It's been a very clean, high 1,300, 1,400 carb day. We've done today. It's been a long day, but we've done what we set out to do. You know.
See what weight we wake up in the morning, and then check into meal loss, and then he'll relay the plan, and we can go from there. And like I said, we've still got a little bit of time tomorrow to get fuller as well, don't we? So,
yeah.
Because condition's not an issue. We're not like trying to pull off loads of water, because when you're peeled, there's not much water that can go on you. So I'll eat this
now. It's been a good day.
Then we'll
over and out.
That'll do, pig.